Now that I've had this for a couple of days, I want to give you some insight about this.
The app shows open, but if I close the door, it turns to closed.
This is the XSense home security set that you can buy without having an ongoing monthly fee. Now XSense makes smoke detectors, and I know because I bought many from them. So let's see what we get in this kit.
There's an extended kit with 2 entry sensors and 2 motion sensors, but we are going to focus on the one with a single.
These are battery operated, so you don't have to worry about relocating your wires or hiring an electrician. So out of the box, you get your base station. The base station is the hub of your XSense home security system. It connects all your devices to the XSense home security app, through which you can control your home security anywhere and anytime. The base station connects with a USB-C port. The LED indicator has 4 different colored lights of brightness. Green is when the base station is connected to the Wi-Fi, and yellow is when the base station is unable to connect to the Wi-Fi.
The kit comes with 1 motion sensor. You can get the extended kit with 2. Once the motion is triggered, it will send a notification to the base station, then the base station to your device, and it's going to trigger a massively loud siren.
The entry sensor alerts you when a door or window in your home is opened. It's a very basic premise. You mount these one on one side of the window ledge and then the other one on the actual window, and then when you open the window, one moves away from the other, therefore creating a notification that again gets sent to the base.
None of the sensors are pre-programmed with the base, so you are going to have to go and use the app to attach them manually. It's a super easy process and everything is managed on the app. The app shows open, but if I close the door, it turns to closed.
You also have a remote control. It allows you to switch between the home, away, and the siren modes without directly operating on your devices. Additionally, you can press the SOS button for a call in help of an emergency. Obviously made of plastic, definitely not for outdoor applications. If you want outdoor application, I recommend getting yourself some sensor lights. Also, make sure that the base station is somewhere where you can very easily interact with it with your remote control. Each of these have these handy bracket that snaps on, and this is where you place your battery. So they did provide us 3 batteries. One of them you put inside the base station, which is a backup in case the power goes off. Battery compartment, and we insert our batteries. Now these batteries are lithium and they are not rechargeable. CR123A 3 volts. You also have some anchors, mounting screws, and they also gave you adhesive pads, so you can mount this to any device very easily without using screws to the wall. The base station usually goes in the center of the house, very similar to a cable modem or a router. You want it to have the largest signal possible in the home. Your motion sensor, on the other hand, usually goes on the corner of the largest space. So for example, here, we would probably put this right over there in the corner, because that is going to pick up most of the alerts. So this is our living room, and it picks sensors, and it senses all the way back to the edge. Also, if somebody were to go through the front door, it's also going to pick that up. So that is actually where we're going to be putting this. Once you figure out the layout and what you want to control, you want to sign up on the XSense home security app. So you can just download it by scanning the QR code or open up your iOS or Google store and head on over to XSense home security.
Now that I've had this for a couple of days, I want to give you some insight about this. So the siren on this is loud when it's inside the house. However, if you are outside or you are using this maybe in a shed or something like that, you are definitely going to have a hard time picking up the siren unless all your windows are open. That's number one. The functionality of the app is just unreal. There are so many settings on there, especially for adding users. If you want to add a user, it's free, obviously, because it's on the app, and you don't have to pay anybody to code your alarm. Like every time a door opens, for example, there's a chime, which is a great feature for a store, so you don't need to get those doorbells because it goes bing bing, and you can set the different noise on that as well through the app. Also, if you could link that up to a Google Home or Google Alexa with the speakers, then you could hear if somebody opens a door or a window in another room, maybe upstairs. So I wish there was functionality on there. I'm sure it's just a software update away, so there's that. And it's super small, not very difficult to put anywhere, and it matches like the Google Home theme or an Apple theme. So my final view and opinion, with so much smart capabilities out there with things and devices like this, you definitely want to be notified on your phone. One thing I did fail to mention is this only works on Wi-Fi. So if your Wi-Fi doesn't work, you are not going to get a notification. So if the rubber were to cut the power to your house, for example, your Wi-Fi goes out, you are not going to get notified. That is true. And if you have a real alarm, then you probably would get notified because you would get cops sent to your house. So that's it for me. This is the XSense. Thanks for watching.